Hello, my name is Giancarlo Chiancone. I am a physician who trained in Italy and finished this training in head and neck, ear, nose, and throat specialty here in the United States. I've been in practice for over 40 years, and my main focus is in the diseases of ears, nose, and throat. So I've learned about Tony Willcox lately, and I have researched him a little bit and found out that he was one of the world's authority in acupuncture. As a representative of the traditional Western medicine, I knew very little about acupuncture, but occasionally I've sent patients to the acupuncturists when we couldn't go any further with our help, particularly in patients with ringing in the ears or tinnitus and dizziness. And the results were very gratifying. Not to speak of the ones that unsuccessfully try to quit smoking and have failed, but they had excellent results with acupuncture. So we were in the area of Delray Beach, and I knew that Dr. Willcox was here, so I decided to become a patient myself. Because of wear and tear on my back and my shoulders, I was having lots of pain in my right shoulder and in my lower back due to positioning during the surgical procedures and also in everyday patients' evaluation. I've tried initially with traditional medicine, and we got not too far with that. So I decided to give it a shot and came in to see Dr. Willcox for a trial and see if this would be more successful than what had so far been offered to me. I must say my experience has been life-changing and mind-changing. I am at a point where I think that the greatest advantage of modern medicine would be a fusion of both Occidental and West and Eastern medicine, because the patients would certainly gain a lot from the combined use of both. I've had very satisfying and gratifying results for myself. My back no longer hurts, and I've gained increased mobility in my right shoulder, which is very helpful. I understand that this is probably something that will need to be repeated, but the relatively quick results have really been mesmerizing. In addition to the physical healing, I think that Dr. Willcox is a great person to talk to about the spirituality in medicine. And it is unfortunate that the Western medicine doesn't often offer, in addition to the medical and surgical options, the counseling and the insight for the patients, because this would make a person be more whole and make them absolutely feel a lot better. Dr. Willcox is also a great guy. I mean, he's very funny, but when he does his job, he's very serious about it, and I can feel that a different spirit moves him compared to many of the doctors with whom I've dealt as colleagues and also as a patient myself. I can feel the energy. At times I've actually felt like an electric flow go through parts of my body, and I feel that new spots have been either muted or awakened as it was necessary, and this has created a sense of well-being which exceeded and almost gave me a sensation of peace. I've been able to fall asleep during some of the treatments, which meant that I was really relaxed. I would recommend this to my colleagues, and certainly I will try to recommend this to my patients. And it is unfortunate that there are many Dr. Willcoxes around, but I'm sure that a well-trained doctor in acupuncture can be helpful to you, or it's quite accessible to come to Delray Beach for the great care of Dr. Tony Willcox. To all of this, I would add one thing that I've experienced this during this time that I've spent at Acupuncture Zen is a freeing of my inhibitions. We all have aspects of ourselves that we are afraid to increase because either for a pre-established judgment that we have made or what we think may be thought by other people. But I have a very strong creative side to myself, and I finally come to the realization that I should give it a greater importance in my life, and because this not only does good to myself, but hopefully will help the people around me to realize that in the world, besides all the bad things with which we are bombarded every day, there's also beauty and kindness and love.